Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Good afternoon, family. Good morning, right? Business professionals, entrepreneurs. It's our time, it's our season. We're super excited about this call. As you guys have seen, we've been doing so much marketing and promotion. And that's really what we're here to really dive into and talk to you guys about is how to power up and scale your brand. But specifically on this call, we're going to be talking to real estate professionals. You guys see my shirt. I love real estate. Byron Gatsby, I love real estate. Um, it's a phenomenal business. I think any entrepreneur, no matter what field you're in, should definitely have a hand in the real estate industry in some way, shape, or form. But Coach Days has been very phenomenal in just helping me to automate and scale my business. Like for so long, I was just, and I'm not going to go deep. I'm going to let her kind of introduce and take the lead of the call, but I have to just give her flowers and praise as far as when it comes to really helping me to scale and automate and drive revenue to my business. For so long, I thought I could do it all by myself. I was doing all of my transactions hand to hand, and I was doing well with that. But she would just always talk to me about, hey, it's time to scale. It's time to scale. Why are you doing everything still by yourself? You really need to have these systems in place that we're going to talk about and share with you guys today. And when I tell you that those systems have been a complete game changer for my business, and I personally seen it set me aside from the market competition by allowing me to just get a whole lot more done and give me more of my time freedom back. So that's really what I want you guys to pay attention to on this call as we go into the details and the possibilities that you will have within your business when it comes to everything that REI Elevate and Coach Days and myself will be presenting to you guys today. So, Coach Days, I'm super excited about this call. I'm going to give you the floor. And I hope everybody out there listening is really taking great notes, right? It's very important to take great notes, ask questions in the comment section. That's what we're here for. Each one teach one. This is a free live training, right? So we're taking out our time at 11 a.m. on a Thursday. And obviously, we're super invested, right? We're entrepreneurs. We're here to work. We're here to learn. We're here to build. We're here to grow. But I really want you guys to take notes so that you're getting the most out of this call that we're going to run with you guys here today.
Yes, absolutely, Byron. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate, you even taking the time out to do this. I know you're super busy, and at the end of the day, what it really boiled down to was me looking at your entire profile, right? And profile, but then also too deeper than that, me being having the insight into the wholesaling business because you did introduce me to that. And once I started to realize, okay, well, people are closing deals and all of this stuff is happening manually. Why not automate it? Why not take the opportunity that we have and scale it up even more? So I appreciate you for introducing, like we said in the advertisement, multiple streams of income, right? So introducing me to that, that was definitely huge. And what I saw was that on social media, a lot of real estate professionals, some of them are missing like money, like leads, because they don't have their social media optimized. So I'm going to show Coach Byron Gatsby's Facebook profile to give you guys a little bit more of a visual, right? Because this is the number one reason why real estate industry professionals are not getting the leads that they need to get, they want to get. So this is Coach Byron Gatsby's Facebook, and he has a pretty good amount of followers. I mean, I made over $1,000 consistent days, with less followers than this. So he has 2,000 followers. That's huge, right? So people are interacting with him, wanting to know what he has to offer. I understood that positioning him for success will also mean going in and optimizing this bio section right here. So it says Gatsby's Consulting, the Do More Mentor, empowering you to live a performance based lifestyle. When people come to your social media page, they want to know exactly like what your social media is about. Like who are you? What is your business? What does your brand stand for? He has his real estate business right here. He also has his links. Now, this is super important because this is where social media actually turns into a funnel. So when you have a link, right, you only really have room for one link on Facebook. So if you can see this, once you click this link, you will be able to actually go directly to all of his products, which is huge because think about how many people, it's 2,000 people on social media. If five of those people purchase a product, for $1,000, that's $5,000 in extra income. We're talking about monetizing your brand. We're talking about lead generation and capturing them online. So we want to make sure we have these things laid out very clear. The call to actions are here. And then it gives people like basically the option to shop with you, right? Because everything is laid out. I recommend, putting your podcast in here, any digital ebooks. I'm so for digital ebooks. We actually have a community called the Ultimate CEO University, which we help people actually launch their digital products as well. So it's super important to just maximize, especially in these times. Things are just sometimes people get kind of discouraged because things could be a little bit crazy, with the economy and the markets and everything like that. So you want to take advantage of actually building your own brand because it doesn't matter what industry you have that you're in, you're going to be able to position yourself for success all the way around the board.
Most definitely.
Yes. And then let's see. So I want to start, I want to start here when it comes down to we understand what the issue is, lead generation, but I do want Coach Byron Gatsby to kind of go into that mindset shift. Like, what really, I know I was like bugging you and putting stuff together in the back end, like, please, let's automate this. But, like what really gave you that, okay, you know what? I'm going to move forward and really automate my business because you already are super successful. You have built a multi-million dollar, real estate business. So you really, some people they don't care too much about it. They don't realize that they're leaving money on the table.
Well, you know, to answer that honestly, the first thing I would say is timing, right? It was just timing to where I had to sit back and look at my business and look at it from more of a long-term futuristic standpoint, not the success that I was having in that moment or the success that I had previously up until this point, but where would my business be 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now? How could I stay consistent? How could I, and you helped me realize just how to position myself in the industry, but the mindset, and to answer your question where I'm like, hey, let's go. It's just really, I just encourage people a lot of times to sit back and just look at their business from where it's at today and where they would like it to be moving forward in the future. The other thing that made me really realize is obviously, I have a ton of experience in sales and marketing. That's where I was first successful at running my AT&T franchise for 5 years, and doing all that I did in that industry. The one thing that always stood out to me was one of my mentors shared a story with me, and he was talking about how he would interview and ask people, what they wanted to be, right? And everybody wants to be a business owner, everybody wants to be an entrepreneur of some sort. And he said that he just would encourage them all that, hey, I would give that he said he would give this advice to anybody looking to start their own business, and he was extremely successful. And what he said was, you need to get some sales and marketing experience. Sales and marketing runs and rules everything. It's the ultimate variable to your success or failure, right? Because we can all have any product, any service, but that's just the start, right? Having an idea, having a product, having a service. But until we can actually market and sell those products and services, what do we really have? We don't have anything, right? And so I always carried that with me everywhere I went. And I've been extremely successful, but like I was saying earlier, it was always hand to hand. So even though I'm making all this money, I realized that I was still living check to check. It was still like I wasn't really running a business. I was working my business, working in my business, right? And I had to be consistently hands on to drive my results and my performance. So I sat back and I realized like what's missing, and what I was lacking was consistent inbound and outbound communication, consistent inbound and outbound communication in my marketing and as well as in my sales. I wasn't having any communication with my customers and clients besides what I was doing personally, right? When I was personally talking to them about inventory that I had, or maybe just sending out some text messages like hand with my hand to hand, or phone calls, or going out in person, meeting people face to face. I always physically had my hands on the results of those things. And when Daza started to really talking to me about scaling my business and automation, you hear this all the time. You hear people all the time online talking about automate this, but it just didn't click with me until she really broke it down. Like, hey, you can really scale and 10x and quadruple everything that you're doing on your own just by putting these systems in place. The other thing that I had to do was trust the systems and trust the process and trust what Coach James was telling me. And it's very important that I talk about that trust pack factor, because I know a lot of you all are out there know that you need to take additional actions, take additional methods to grow your business, but you kind of just like I was, you don't trust to get your hands off of it and let people help you, right? You don't trust to take your hands off of it. We want to do it all of ourselves. When really we need a team and we need those systems in place that's going to help drive our growth and help drive our performance. So the main focus for those of you all who tune into this call that I want you to hear and hold on to is inbound, outbound communication. He or she or their business that has the most and the most consistent inbound and outbound communication between them and their customers and clients will not only be the most consistency, will not only be the most consistent, but also experience the most success, right? Because you're just ahead of your competition, right? If I'm looking at someone who doesn't have a marketing and automation system rolling consistently versus someone that does, automatically I know that this person is making way more contacts than me, whether that's inbound leads coming in or outbound communication where they're trying to sell their products, right? So let me paint the picture for you on how it changed my business, right? So the first thing that I did done was, and Coach Dave set up for me was a website marketplace where all of my products and service could be. She showed you guys what's going on in the link in bio, but we're on a real estate call. So it's really my sumo investment site that really helped scale my business, because he's like, hey, yeah, you're starting to grow your deals. And at the time, I probably was dealing with 2 to 3, maybe 5 deals at a time monthly. But once we put these tools in place and that inbound, outbound communication increased, my inventory increased. And from nowhere, I went to having, 2 to 3 to 5 deals at a time. So if she goes down there and clicks on view all inventory, on my site currently and right now, we have over 20 deals, commercial, 20 to 30 deals, commercial and residential at any given time. And all of our customers and clients can go to this one-stop shop, view what's all available, and have all the information there for them. Now, this is the site that you guys are seeing here. But let's talk about the functions, right? So not only they can go here to the one-stop shop and take a look at all of the deals that we have available, but on a consistent daily, we have a CRM, which REI Elevate and Coach Days does for you, right? So she set up my CRM for me to where I can literally each day have 1 to 2 of these properties going out automatically to my buyers list that consistently grows daily. So I'm going to say that again, right? Any I try to do 1 or 2 properties a day so to not oversaturate, but with each one of those 1 or 2 new properties that's being automatically blasted out to a automatically growing buyers list, right? By people opting in to join the buyers list and they're getting these deals in front of them consistently. In that deal that goes out for that day, it's also a link to the site to where they only besides that one deal, if they want to on their own time, go and view all the inventory, right? You see some commercial inventory as well. So we do both residential and commercial. But for someone that gets the one lead automatically, they're also consistently reminded to check out all of our inventory, right? So when I talk about inbound, outbound communication, this is happening and it's allowing me to scale rapidly and close more deals, but also the industry knows that Sumo Investments is a one-stop shop for deals. They know we're always going to be here. They can always come to the site and see the deals. And even if they didn't come on their own, they're constantly getting a daily reminder by the automated system sending them out a new deal that's available, right? Now let's look at it from the opposite side of things, right? You want to scale your business. Maybe you're struggling with bringing in more deals and more leads, right? And you're thinking about, oh, let me cold call. And that takes a lot of time to sit down and do, right? Or like me, my favorite method was the direct mail campaigns, right? I love direct mail, but I still have to sit down and fold and seal 500 envelopes, right? So it's a process versus here with this inbound, outbound abilities that the CRM allows me. I can literally put one message in one place and have it automatically blasted out to a leads list of sellers. And literally, all we have to do is manage the inbound, outbound communication. And there's an app that we connect as well that allows me to constantly see and view and manage all of the inbound, outbound communication while I'm on the go. That's what I enjoy the most, actually, right? So if you don't understand just with that, just what I told you right there, and that what we showed you right there, why you need to be automated, why you need to have a CRM in place, why you need to have a one-stop shop for your business, and that we do it for you, right? We set up the everything for you as Coach Dave's done for me. Everything is set up for you guys. Everything is done for you guys, and you literally just manage your systems, and you'll see your business scale and grow in no time. And although we're talking about real estate, because obviously this is the field that I love real estate, so I chose this, even though I have different products and other businesses that also operate on the automation and also needs a CRM and a management system for my real estate entrepreneurs and investors. If you're really looking to scale, and this is whether you're an investor, this is whether you're a realtor, this is whether you're a wholesaler, we all deal with customers and clients. We all deal with leads. We're all trying to solve the problem of may the best marketer wins, right? Who's seeing our profile as they spoke about earlier? How consistent is our profile? How reliable is our profile? And I'm here to tell you that all you're literally missing is these systems that are in place. And once you get them in place, and we also, another thing is very important, like this free training call here, we provide the free training necessary for you to actually learn how to use the system to the best of your ability to drive the best results. So literally everything that you need is in place for you to be successful. All you had to do is what I had to do. Trust what was being presented to me. Take a risk, right? Entrepreneurs were risk takers. Invest in yourself, right? And assess your business and recognize and realize the problems that you need to solve. For me, it was I was doing everything hand in hand, and I needed to increase my capabilities to communicate with my customers and clients. And I knew that that inbound, outbound communication was ultimately the game changer for me. And I implemented it. And when I tell you that it has helped to scale my business and it's going to continue to scale the business moving forward, I can't tell you how excited I am about to share that with you guys. So that's what I have on that, Coach Days.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you like you said, you laid out everything and this is what they need when it comes down to scaling their brand and business, and I'm thankful that you trusted me because when I first got into this automation arena, I didn't know anything. I was trying to figure it all out, and you really took a I would say, what is it called? Bargain, not a bargain, but a bargain. And I appreciate that. I definitely do. Because as we scale together, we see that it works. We see that it's real, and also too, we get the opportunity to now, like you said, bring it to other people. So we do have a branding and marketing agency that offers done for you services, right? But what the REI Elevate is all about is that it's a membership, right? So we're allowing you guys to get access to branding templates to position your online brand for success, like Coach Byron Gatsby. You're going to also get access to, all of his sales materials as well. So we have some courses that we want to give you guys access to. We're going to give you marketing materials that you would need to promote online, as well as the automation templates. So that's huge, right? Because as you can see, it's definitely just it's a game changer, right? Like most people, they take things personal. They're getting upset because they're posting online, but they're not getting the actual results that they want to get. And it's nothing personal, it's just a reflection of strategy, like Coach Byron talked about, and when you already have everything like he has, all you need is really just a proper positioning to take your brand to the next level. So we're going to welcome you guys in, wholeheartedly to join the group. You can get in right now and get access for free. We want to give you guys all of this information, the tools, the templates, and we want to see you guys really take your brand to the next level. We're going to have our done for you services pinned in there as well, because like I said, we do offer that marketing. If you're somebody that's like, what, I'm beyond the point of setting this stuff up, I want somebody to do it for me, we're going to give you guys the access. We're going to also be dropping a major wholesaling course that's going to be inside there. If you guys want access to that, that's $997. It's a game changer, right? Especially if you're in the real estate business and you don't know about wholesaling, I definitely recommend you get access and you start learning. Coach Byron Gatsby brought me into the business, and it's a game changer. You know, yeah.
It's
So
the
we just
fastest entryway into the real estate industry at the lowest cost. You
yeah.
literally don't have need money to invest. You just need to get the information and be able to afford some marketing materials, but you really don't, because my first deals were done by word of mouth, right? I always talk about how we all have friends, family, relatives, coworkers around us that have real estate and they need help out of situations, but they just don't know that you can help them because you don't have the education yet. So you literally just need the information, some word of mouth, letting people know you're in the game. We'll guide you through everything else. And some of my other first deals were done from Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, right? Didn't cost me any money to go find some motivated sellers and some deals that had some profits on them. And with the information I got, get them in front of the end investors and make a profit in between. I was able to do all of that with no money out of pocket. So it's real. We're really driving everything that we're presenting to you guys extremely hard. Our team, ourselves, we're experiencing a ton of growth. We're looking forward to continue to experience a ton of growth and dominating the industry. So I hope you guys enjoyed and took advantage of this information. Obviously, this call will be up on YouTube. Again, reach out to us. Don't hesitate. We're real people, right? I'm sitting here in my office now. I'm not AI. I'm a real person. I have a real story. This is a real thing. Same with Coach Day. So, guys should just really take advantage of what's being presented and don't overthink it. I always say do more, do less. It's really just about taking action. But I do understand that you have to get to the point where you're going to trust yourself and that you're ready to be successful. But I encourage you to just take action because taking that action is going to give you everything you need along the way to keep pushing forward. So just keep taking action every day, asking questions, and as I was always taught by my mentors, always have a pulse of where your business at. Even if you're a new entrepreneur, I don't care where you're at in your process, even if you're in the ideal stage, always have a pulse of where your business is at and what needs to happen next in your business for you to experience the results that you desire to see.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you guys again, and we will talk to you guys soon.